Hi, my name is Felicia and welcome to my channel. So, how did I end up in nursing school? I originally wanted to be a doctor. Yes, you asked me 5, 10 years ago, Felicia, what do you want to be when you grow up? A doctor. Um, you couldn't tell me anything. It was so bad to the point where I went to the extreme. For example, imagine emailing 20 plus doctors because you wanted to shadow someone. These doctors don't even know who I am. I sent my resume and everything, and only one responded. And I was able to shadow them. But get this, to shadow them, I had to take 2 buses because I didn't have a car. Yes, that's how badly I wanted to become a doctor. Example number 2. I became a CNA. Did I want to become a CNA? No, I did not want to become a CNA. It is not the most exciting job in the world. The pay is crappy. But hey, I wanted to enhance my med school resume, so I went ahead, paid a few $100s to take this I paid a few $100s for the CNA course, and then I also had to pay for the exam to become a CNA. Passed the exam, became one, and then I finally was able to start working in an assisted living facility where I had to take an Uber. Yes, I said Uber, which is not free, to go to work. And that's probably about $15 each way. So that's just another example of how badly I wanted to become a doctor. But now I'm taking that same energy to work towards becoming a nurse. So, for example, let's run it back a little bit. I graduated from the University of South Florida, go Vols, in May 2017 with a bachelor's degree in public health. I was on the pre-med track. My goals upon graduation was to apply to master programs so that I can enhance my medical school application. And of course, in order to apply, I also needed to take the GRE. I've taken the GRE in the past, and I wanted to take it again. And I was studying for it, and this is basically what I was doing when I graduated. That was just my plan. A few months later, in September 2017, I started working in a hospital, and which was another way for me to enhance my my application for med school. And yeah, that was another way for me to enhance my application for med school. And then somewhere down the line, I realized I didn't want to be a doctor anymore. Yes. So from maybe about elementary school, I said I've always wanted to be a doctor. Always wanted to be a doctor. And now, fast forward, I'm at the time 24. Oh, I don't want to be a doctor anymore. What made me decide to want to be a nurse was after working at the hospital, I realized I wanted to provide that direct patient care to my patients. And then also, nursing is so broad. There is so much you can do in nursing. There are so many different routes within nursing. And that's how I realized this was the career for me, because I changed my mind a lot. And I just felt like with me being the person that I am, nursing can allow me it would allow me to be more fulfilled with life, basically. Rewind. So I mentioned the GRE exam. I was studying for that exam. I went ahead and canceled the exam. That exam probably cost me about $200, and I only got like half the money back, so $100 back. And I went ahead, registered for the TEAS exam so that I can enter into nursing school. Because once I knew what I wanted to do, I was already out of school for almost a year at that point, and I was ready to hit the ground running. I knew what I wanted to do, and it was time for me to take the necessary steps. So yes, I took the TEAS exam, got into the nursing school that I was applying for, and here I am. I'm a nursing student. Sidebar. So after I passed the TEAS exam, I had to go and fill out some forms, so I can so I can start the process of, starting nursing school. And I'm reading. This is why you make sure you read, people. Just make sure you read everything in its entirety. I started reading, and I noticed the campus that I was going to start classes at was not accredited. Yes, not accredited. And I'm like freaking out at this point because I'm like, okay, I finally realized I finally realized I want to become a nurse. I took the TEAS exam, and now I get to this point where the school's not accredited. So what do? There's another campus which is about 45-50 minutes away, and I immediately transferred over there. So yes, I drive 45 to 50 minutes to go to school. Keep in mind, I work overnight. So yes, I've worked overnight. Maybe took about a 30-minute nap, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours if I'm lucky. Had to get up and had to go to school and had to pay attention to class and then drive back home. That's just another example of how I take extreme steps, or I do extreme things to get where I want to be. Because if I'm determined, I will do absolutely everything to get me to that point. Yeah. So basically, like I said before, I'm a nursing student, and I want to bring you all along this journey with me, which is why I started this channel. And I'm hoping that you all enjoy it. And also, please subscribe. Please turn on your notifications. Of course, like, comment. Trolls, I will definitely block you. So don't even try it, because I'm not going to give you a response. And just know I will be dropping a video every other week. And that pretty much sums it up. Bye.